or you're constantly on this mission trying to figure it out. Because the subject of purpose is kind of being made to feel like once you figure it out, you've unlocked this whole secret level of living life. Hello, Angel, and welcome back. Okay, today I really want to dive into something that is absolutely life-changing, and that topic is purpose. Yes, that big, sometimes scary, sometimes confusing, but ultimately the big magical thing that makes life feel so goddamn fulfilling, that makes life so goddamn exciting, and oh so worthwhile. If you've ever found yourself asking, what am I even doing with my life? What's the purpose here? What's my purpose? Why am I even put here? Scrap that. Everyone at some point has absolutely asked themselves that. And if not, you're absolutely going to at some point. I mean, you've either figured it out, which is amazing, or you're constantly on this mission trying to figure it out. Because the subject of purpose is kind of being made to feel like once you figure it out, you've unlocked this whole secret level of living life, which I absolutely get. Having a purpose or even feeling purposeful is fulfilling. It's exciting. It gets you up and out of bed and looking forward to something. Now, let me just say this. Your goals are not your purpose. And I'm going to say it one more time. Your goals are not your purpose. Your goals are stuff that you achieve along the way, but your purpose is your guiding light, your North Star. It is the reason that you chose to be here in this body, in this lifetime, on this planet, experiencing this human experience. And yes, I say choose because I truly believe that before we even got here, we picked this journey, these lessons, and this opportunity to create and experience this life ahead of us. And for me, that's why finding your purpose and aligning to your purpose feels so goddamn good, like undeniably good and authentic and fulfilling to you. Like that undeniable, I know this was meant for me. I know I was put on this earth to do this. That kind of feeling. Now, let's be real. If purpose is such a natural thing, then why do so many people find themselves feeling lost? I'm going to say it. Society. Fucking society. Because we're constantly bombarded with, this is what you should do. This is how success should look. You should go to school. You should get the grades. You should go to college. You should get the job. You should get the promotion, get the kids, white picket fence, yada, yada, yada. And none of that is bad necessarily, but it doesn't also mean that it's your path. There is not a one size fits all. See, this is where things get messy. We start looking at the job titles or the labels of things instead of asking ourselves simple questions. What actually makes me happy? Like really take a second and really think about that. What is something that truly lights you up in this life? Something that makes you completely lose track of time. Something that you would do even if no one goddamn paid you. So then the question really is, how do people actually find out their purpose? And here's what I want you to do. Number one, drop the labels. Forget job titles, forget salaries, forget the expectations that everyone else has placed upon you, and just focus on what genuinely brings you joy. Number two, reflect on your childhood self. What did little you love to do? Because children are so connected to their truth before society gets their hands on them and muffles them up. And it just so happens the thing you love doing as a kid normally is actually connected to your purpose in some way. Number three, follow your energy. What makes you feel alive? What makes you forget that time even exists and you can just get lost in? Because your purpose is definitely not something that's supposed to drain you. It is supposed to energize you. It's supposed to make you forget that the rest of the world exists. It is supposed to make you so present and consumed by the thing that you're doing. Number four, ask yourself this. If I could do anything and money was not an issue, what would I do? Because the answer may actually surprise you. And lastly, number five, listen to your gut. If you get an intuitive hit, trust it. Lean into it. Your purpose is something that your soul already knows. And I guarantee you, your soul is trying to communicate that with you, whether it's through feelings, through thoughts, or through a visceral gut feeling or a pull towards doing something new. And here's the best part. You're not even limited to just having one purpose in this lifetime. You're a multi-dimensional being, which means you can have multiple callings, multiple purposes, and multiple gifts to share. You are ever changing. There is absolutely no limitations on what you can do and what you get to experience in this reality. The only limitations that are on you are the ones that you've placed upon yourself. When you finally connect to your purpose, when you finally allow yourself to be lit up by life, to follow your excitement in this life, oh, baby girl, everything's gonna change. Your work stops feeling like this big, nasty chore. You wake up excited. Opportunities all of a sudden start just popping up and falling into your lap. And of course, abundance is gonna flow to you. Because when you really step into your authentic path and you choose to follow the path that excites you most, that makes you happy, that lets you live in a state of abundance, the universe wants to support you. It is backing you all the way. If you truly follow the path that excites you the from earth, wealth will always find a way to you. It is universal law. Okay, you clicked on this video for a reason. So my challenge to you today is to meditate, to journal, to sit in silence and connect with yourself. Do anything you can to get more curious about your purpose. And if you already know what it is, then amazing. Start taking the steps towards it. Your future self is waiting for you to unlock this little gem of yours, and she is thriving. All she's asking for you right now is to get honest with yourself. What really excites you in this life? What do you actually really want to do with your time here on earth? What do you really want to create? Now, if this video did speak to you, please give it a like, please subscribe, and as always, I will see you soon. Mwah.